Hello and welcome to Startup Hack. Today we are going to discuss about abstraction versus encapsulation. Abstraction and encapsulation are fundamental programming concepts. Understanding and applying them regularly can greatly improve the quality of your software and make it more maintainable. However, often the two terms are used interchangeably even though there's a clean line between them. I propose to understand the difference between the concept of encapsulation and abstraction without resorting to any Wikipedia definitions or smart words, but simply using small code. Do you want to earn $100,000 a year? Do you want to become a software developer within just 3 months? With our amazing course and awesome tutors, you never have to worry about getting stuck. We help students to learn skills that companies want to hire. We are Startup Hack. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. So let's get started. Starting with encapsulation. So what is exactly encapsulation? Encapsulation helps to maintain the state of an object in a valid and consistent state. Is the email object properly encapsulated? Definitely no. Any code that deals with an object of email object can literally set email address property, not only to a valid email address, but to any value allowed by a string type in C#, null, empty, string, QWERTY, etc. This is a problem because anyone who will be using email type must always validate the email address property to make sure there is always a valid value. Even if the email object now contains a valid email address, there is no guarantee that no one will later set an invalid value. How about allowing the object to be initialized only once on creation so that no one can change the object property after it has been created? The setter is private, and the only way is to initialize an object is to pass an email address to the constructor. This is better than the public setter, but encapsulation is still not achieved. Consumer can set in the invalid email value during object creation. In order to achieve proper encapsulation in our case, the email type must itself maintain the data in a correct and consistent state, as in following example. Encapsulation is achieved. Now an object cannot be created in an invalid state, and the state cannot be changed from valid to invalid by external code from the lifetime of an object. Objects shouldn't necessarily validate the data in constructors and throw exceptions if the data is bad. There are some other ways to maintain the valid data consistent state of the object, such as accepting already valid data, returning true or false or result T, instead of throwing exceptions validate data in methods and so on. Now moving forward to the abstraction. What exactly is abstraction? The principle of abstraction is about creating and exposing a simple interface to the consumers and hiding unnecessary details from them. JSON file parser interface can be used by consumers who need to parse some JSON file content to an object. However, this interface is not really convenient because consumer can forget to call exist method or pass the wrong stream object to the parseT method, forget to call dispose method, mix up the call sequence, and so on. In addition to the interface exposes unnecessary implementation details of file parsing to the consumer, such as knowledge about stream type. The interface probably does abstract some details from the consumer, such as opening files, reading their content, deserializing into an object. However, there is much more room for proper abstraction here. So let's improve the JSON file parser interface. Now there is only one method of parseT that consumers should deal with. All other details that the old interface with 4 methods expose, such as checking for the existence of file, creating or disposing streams, should be completely hidden from consumers in the implementation of parseT method. This will greatly simplify the consumer code. Summarizing the differences between abstraction and encapsulation. Encapsulation ensures that the state of an object is always valid and consistent. Abstraction ensures that consumers have the simplest possible interface to work with an object. Abstraction can be implemented without implementing encapsulation and vice versa. Encapsulation is qualitative unit. Is object encapsulated? Yes or no? While abstraction is quantitative one. How easy is the interface to use? Easy, not so easy, hard, quite hard. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. And if you want to join our course bootcamp, you can join by using startuphack.com/startnow. Thank you.